Okay. Fantastic. We are back. Hopefully everybody joins us again and finds us again. We're having a little tech issues. Ashley, if you want to go ahead and send another request, and I won't send one to you, and we'll see if we can get you back on here. Hopefully our other people that were on will rejoin. We are going to talk about publishing books, my experience with my first one, my second one. We're going to talk about if you make money from books. There's Ashley. And I'm adding you. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh, it is. It's adding. Fantastic. I don't know what the deal was. Fantastic. All right. Oh, there you are.
Wow. Oh my goodness. We got it to
Yeah.
work.
Hopefully our people get back on. I see there are some on, so hopefully they found us again. My apologies to
Yes.
those that got got dumped out of there. What a bummer. But here we are.
Yes. Good
We're
morning.
in
How
the
are
right
you?
place. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, good.
So I was just telling we're going to talk about publishing a book and what that's like. So
Yes, yeah. I guess I have some questions for you. We'll kind of get into
perfect.
those and then
Let's do
we'll
it.
just keep it
Jump in.
going. So you've created one book before. What made you, start writing your first book?
Yeah, yeah. So I wrote a book back in 2023, I believe it was, and I hired a coach. It was a great experience. Um, I wrote the book to be able to make a larger footprint in helping the people I serve. And so I serve farm in that business. I serve farm families with farm succession planning, and it's always been a challenge to get them to take action. And I'm like, what could I do that would give me an edge up in the market to connect with people, to make me more visible, and to have the book. And so for me, I know some people write books because the nostalgia of it, right? Like they're like, oh, it'll be there forever, and it's a book, and we like to touch it, and that's fantastic. Whatever the reason is, fantastic. But really, my reason was to get a larger footprint of impact, and it was to get the book out there. But and I hope the book would help motivate them and educate them, but really for visibility. And then also I wanted to get on more stages because I help people on stages and paid speaking events, and it did that. Like it was good at that. So that's why. That's what kind of led me to it. So the other
Awesome.
thing people probably don't know, I prospected as I was writing the book. Can I say that here? I can I? Like I was putting myself out there to see who needed help as I was writing the book. And part of writing the book to understand my clients and the people I help was to interview 100 farm wives. And so I met 100 ideal clients possibly right through the process. So
Cool.
it was an amazing enjoyed every minute of it. So yeah, that was the first book. So yep.
Awesome. Yeah, now you're in the process of writing the second one and getting that out.
Yep.
Going with the second book, is it the same reason of why you started writing that, or do you have a little bit different of a why for that?
Yeah. It very much is a different why. Because I feel like I got out of the first book what I wanted, and I'm still gaining from the first book. I still get checks from Amazon. I still get paid speaking engagements, which I said, like, that's my secret sauce. So, like, I'm still getting those things. So I'm not sure I would have been like, let's write another book if I really wouldn't have felt called to do so. So I'm a strong Christian. You guys, if you follow me, I go to a silent retreat, and I really felt called to write the book when I was at the silent retreat. Not that I started writing at that time, but I really felt like this is what I need to do. This is what people need. I believe that the Bible's the best business book out there, and I wanted to connect it to farm succession planning, and it was connected in my mind. And I wanted to put it to paper. And so it really is it's a heart project for me, this next one. Like it really is. It's a calling to me. I feel like I've almost been commissioned to do it. And so it really lies more on that side of things. And I do believe I have a responsibility to share what's in there. I think I need to get that word out. I think people need that word. Tons of family farms are failing all over the United States, and there's solutions, and they're in the book. And so very much not, I guess I want people to know you can't just write the book and put it on the shelf, right? Like we can't just write it and it's gonna fly off the shelves by itself, because it doesn't. There's promotion that goes with it. And so if you want your book to have an impact, you have to know that there's promotion that comes with
Right.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's, I mean, obviously with the passion behind it, you're going to be able to feel
Yeah.
that when you read
Yeah.
it. So that's a huge plus on that end too. And then a couple other questions, a big thing that people always think about is, can I even make money from
Yeah.
writing a book? Like, what does that even look like? So from your experience, can you make money from writing a book, and how
Yeah.
have you done it if you have?
Show me the money, right?
Yeah.
We're always making money. We're meant to live in abundance, and we got to keep the lights on around these places and feed our families, right? So if we don't
Right.
suffer, we're not meant to suffer. So nobody should write a book and not expect to make money. So nobody should write a book and not expect to make money. If you do it right, you will make money.
Right.
However, Ashley and I have Profitable Pen Press, and behind that business is a method to make money. So if you just put your book out there, you write the book, you're going to put it out there, and then nobody's going to love that book like you love that book. Like that just isn't how it works, right? Like, wish we were all New York bestsellers, but that's really not the goal and not who we are, right? We're writing at Profitable Pen Press. We write books that make a difference, that help impact people's lives, and that's how we make money. When you impact people's lives, you make a difference, you get paid. And matter of fact, like that's the basis of sales, right? Like find out what somebody needs and provide it. And that's exactly what a book does. Find out what somebody needs and provide it through your book. And so there's different ways to make money, and I think some of them might surprise people. But obviously, it makes you the expert in the industry. So you instant expert. Books still do that, and they used to say books are the new business card. It's more than that. Like it's instant expert. You write a book, and like a real, like here's my first one, like a real book that you can like touch and hold, right? Like not just an ebook. It's a real published book that people can go buy on Amazon. It grows, right? It grows your client base. So new clients, you're going to get new clients along the way. You're going to market the book. You're going to share from the book online, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, Instagram, whatever platform you like. So it's going to drive your marketing. Like I did blogs out of the book. That was a big deal, which was awesome, because then people got the blogs, the material's already written, then they come to me, and we help people with all of that and getting all their blogs out along the way. You do blogs while you go. That's really smart. So getting new clients is, you should tie your book to how you serve. It shouldn't be just flopping around out there. It should be tied to how you serve. We go to be an Amazon bestseller, and so we're doing that together. I had hired another company to help me through the process, and I don't know if you guys know Ashley and my story, but she's like, what else can we do for projects? And I said, well, let's go to be an Amazon bestseller. So we're gonna make a run for it to be an Amazon bestseller in July, about the third week if everything goes as planned, fourth week, and so we'll be asking everybody for help on that. But to get that acknowledgement of being an Amazon bestseller, so that's another Amazon sales. I get money from Amazon sales. They just send me a check every once in a while, shows up in my checking account. People find my book and go in and buy it. So that's cool. Again, I'm covering like how we get paid stages, paid speaking events. If you're out there and you're speaking for free, you should click the link and set an appointment with Ashley and I, because we're going to tell you about book and speaking on stages go hand in hand. Same people write books that get big speaking engagements. Matter of fact, good luck finding a well-known speaker that's getting paid well to be on big stages and doesn't have a book. They have books. So,
Right.
Yep, getting on stages, it's kind of that, it's the key to get on a good stage. And so, I'm very lucky. I didn't even know how lucky I was until recently. I've probably got the best agent for ag speaking in the United States, like hands down. And I had an introduction. they're like, you'd be perfect for him. He said yes. And I didn't realize it was to get on. I kind of took it for granted. I'm like, oh, everybody does this, really? But no, it's very difficult. He declines a lot of people. So I really believe my book had a lot to do with that. It's instant credibility. And then there's two things that are on my list that I haven't done that Ashley and I might roll out as we're helping people. This first one, I'm going to reach out to somebody this afternoon because they're perfect for it. You could take your book and turn it into a course. How cool would that be? Like, you've done the work. Now you can do a course. Like, I would love to help somebody roll that out. We both have done courses, and that would be fantastic. And then, you know, merchandise is pretty cool too. Like, what merchandise can you throw on there? You see the influencers doing that with their books. And so, yeah, the key to making money on your book is knowing that it's not going to be like, oh, I'm just going to put it out there and it's going to sell itself. It's using it to improve your footprint, to improve your message, to be able to share with more people. So yeah, it was a long answer. Did I answer it okay?
You did, yeah. Yeah. Summarizing it, your book is basically your foundation of what you
Yep.
can grow from it. You take that as your purpose
Yep.
and grow with it, and you
Yeah.
know, take what opportunities come with it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
fun.
exciting. We're excited to help people out if they're
Yeah.
looking for it.
Oh, it's been amazing, hasn't it? So Ashley and I
Yes.
are almost booked on Thursday. We got a couple spots left. So and I did open up, I didn't tell Ashley this. I opened up more next week. So we will have a few more spots next Monday and Tuesday. And we're going to be able to see a few more people then. In a week, we're starting, like, so right, beginning of July, we're going to start. You're ready to write a book. And, you know, it 4 months, people, you know, it can make a big change. So just think, if you had a book out there that was ready to go in 4 months and you were an Amazon bestseller and had that precedent set in your industry, whatever it is, wouldn't that be amazing? And it's so possible nowadays. So
Right.
possible. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah. So the best thing, if people are listening, they've thought about a book, they're ready to step into that. Jump on one of those consultation calls we've got set up the next couple of weeks, and we'll visit and see what we can do to get it done in 4 months. And so I don't know, do you want to share with them kind of how we work together, or do you want me to share on that, or
Yeah, I guess I
our
can kind
team?
of touch. Yeah, you can touch on it, and then we can, fill in any blanks that
Yeah.
I might be missing. What we do is, we
Okay.
we kind of help you through the process. So no matter where you're at, whether it be you already had a book out there and you need a relaunch, or you're starting from ground zero, we help with that process throughout. So Heather would help coach you on, the right steps to make throughout that writing process. And then when it gets towards the end, I kind of step in and help with that promotion part of it. We help get you on the Amazon bestseller list. We help come up with different ideas of how within that industry you can promote it so that you're hitting your target market. And really, it's a step-by-step guide of help for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And we've got two ways to do it. We've got kind of the hands-on where they're doing it, they're doing the promotion, they're building the Facebook group, they're out there. That's how I did my first one. We still do the backside of making sure we get Amazon's a pickle. We make sure we get you right on Amazon for your big day. We definitely support you through that launch day. That's a big deal around our office. So we help you on that backside. We do formatting, we do editing. So all that's part of that, even the basic package when you come on board. We're going to get you published in 4 months and ready to go. Now, if you're a done for me kind of person, like maybe you're a financial advisor out there or a real estate agent, and like you're going gangbusters, you're like, I want a book, but I don't even have time to breathe. Like, how am I going to write a book? We got that covered too for you. And which I'm super excited about, because then
yeah.
you just tell us your vision and we gain the information out of you of what we need to know. And then we take care of the rest of it.
Yep.
So the ghostwriting, the marketing, all of it, like, it is done for you. And so either way, whichever way, if you want to do it hands-on, that's great. The other thing I want to add in there, and I don't want to go into too much detail because we haven't had an opportunity to trademark it yet, but we have a behind the scenes AI method that helps with writing. And so if you are nervous about the writing, you're like, how am I going to have time to do the writing? We're going to get you through it.
Yep.
It's not like my first book anymore. It's a different ball game out there, and it doesn't need to be that way. So don't let that stop you. Like, it's a huge time thing. It's not like you don't have to like write like you see these movies homework where these writers they go for, I'm going to go this summer and write my book, and that's all I'm going to do. Of course, they always fall in love, right? But no, you're not going to do that. It's going to be a couple hours a week, and we're going to get it done. So yeah, it's fun. I could talk about this stuff all day.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's try to look in that chat. I don't know, that darn chat's so tough when we're live. I'd love to answer questions. So
I'll check to see if there's any in here.
Yeah, maybe you can see. Any questions, just let us know. We're excited to help people. Such a fun thing.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I love helping, so.
Yeah, did I miss anything? I think we're good.
I think we're good, yeah.
Oh, Profitable Pen Press, and so hot off the presses. We are hot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ready to go and ready to help. So we look forward to those consultation calls. If you haven't had an opportunity to sign up for one yet, link will be in the get one. We open 2 more days of availability. So get in on there and let's talk through. The first thing we do in those consultation calls is talk through your vision. Like, what do you see? Like, and it's very important to us that that your book will be profitable. That's what we're going to talk about too. Like, is it something we can make profitable? So awesome. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Great. Thanks, Ashley. Thank you.
See you. Thank you.
Super exciting. Super exciting. All right. Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.